Hi everybody, welcome to my Facebook Live. Are you one of those people that turns to food for stress relief? Does it seem like you are powerless over your cravings for sugar or carbs? Are you someone who binge eats while you're watching TV? We all have problems with food. We turn to food for comfort. We eat when we're stressed. We eat to reward ourselves. We have issues with overeating or continuing to eat even when we feel full. We eat when we're bored, and we eat when we're not hungry. What triggers your emotional eating? Often, these unhealthy eating habits are a result of the negative trapped emotions that are stored in your body. These trapped emotions are triggering your cravings or the annoying food habit. Hi everybody, I'm Juanita Ecker, certified emotion code and body code practitioner. Today's topic is, can the emotion code help you eliminate an annoying food behavior? So let me ask you, what would it feel like to eliminate an annoying food habit or to delete an emotional eating behavior? Today, I'm going to show you how to delete those annoying food habits within minutes. If this sounds crazy, stick around. It's going to get crazier. I'm going to use this magnet, the simple refrigerator magnet, and the emotions off of this emotion code chart. So I did not invent this. The method I'll be using is called the emotion code, and this was invented by Dr. Bradley Nelson. He wrote the book, The Emotion Code, and you can see that it says, how to release your trapped emotions for abundant health, love, and happiness. Tony Robbins wrote the foreword on this book. And the cool thing is, I was certified by Dr. Brad. So this technique has been around for about 20 years, and the book is just a couple years old. Okay, so let's see who's here. Amber is here. Hi, Amber. She says, hi, Juanita, you look gorgeous today. Thank you, Amber. Okay, great. Let's see. Some other people may show up. Great. So if you've been following me the last couple weeks, we've been working on deleting food cravings. For Cheryl, a couple weeks ago, she wanted to delete chocolate ice cream. We deleted the chocolate ice cream for her. And the next time she bought an ice cream cone, it didn't taste very good. So she's thrilled that now she doesn't crave the chocolate ice cream anymore. We deleted chocolate candy, solid milk chocolate, for Catherine last week. And Catherine said she doesn't keep it in the house because she can't resist it. After the clearing, she bought some chocolate, and she had absolutely no desire to taste it. It's sitting in her house. It's not calling her name. So we've been working on eliminating the food cravings for specific foods. And today I thought it would be fun to work on the emotional eating. Okay, let me share a few success stories with you before I get started. I worked with a woman who had extreme discomfort after she would eat dairy. She would get bloated and gas, and she really didn't want to give up the ice cream. So we worked on her, and this was a situation where we wanted to add the food rather than take it away. We released all the imbalances that were contributing to her body reacting negatively to the ice cream. So now she can eat ice cream, she's fine. I worked with a woman who had extreme discomfort in her ankle, and it used to ache and throb at night. And the first session, her discomfort level was at a 6, and we got it down to a 2. She came back a week later, and we got the 2 down to a 0. So it's amazing how the emotion code can work on physical challenges and issues that you might be having. I worked with a woman who really struggled with procrastination and motivation. She wanted to be a certified dog trainer, but just wasn't motivated to do the work. She kept procrastinating, she kept putting things off, and there was a deadline for her to finish the work on time. I worked with her, we cleared all the imbalances, the subconscious sabotage that was stopping her from taking action. I'm happy to report she's now a certified dog trainer, so that was a lot of fun to help her with this. Okay, so think of something sad, scary, or traumatic that happened to you. It could be yesterday or it could be years ago. And when you think of that event, what emotion comes to mind? Is it disappointment? Is it guilt? Is it anger? Is it frustration? So give that emotion a number. On a 0 to 10 scale, 0 meaning it's not there at all, and 10, it's at the worst. So the fact that you could give this emotion a number means it's trapped in your body. It's never been fully processed and released. And that's what we call a trapped emotion. It could be on a subconscious level or on a conscious level, an emotion that was never really released from your body. So here's why you don't want to have a negative vibration. Think of yourself standing inside this big hula hoop, this circle of energy. And we all have this big circle of energy around us. Whatever's in that circle is the vibe that you are sending out. The law of attraction matches that vibe. If you're sending a negative feeling, like a craving for a food or a habit of binge eating, the law of attraction is going to match that and give you more of it. If you have a negative feeling, it's going to give you more of the same. So today, when we get rid of these trapped emotions, it's changing your vibration. So today, it's all about the high vibe zone. The best way to create a high vibe is to get rid of the low vibe. The best way to become more positive is to become less negative. And why do you want to do that? Because the law of attraction is matching whatever vibes you're sending out. So today I'll be looking for a couple volunteers, and if you feel like you have an issue with emotional eating and you want to volunteer, there's no embarrassment. You won't have to reveal details from your past. I will identify the emotion and delete it within minutes. So the magnet neutralizes the frequency of the emotion. And once I run the magnet over the governing meridian, it neutralizes the frequency of that particular emotion. So how does this work? You know the expression, we're all connected. Pretend there's a great big internet web or a thread. We're all energetically connected. And before I work with someone, I get her or his permission to work with them. I get permission to access that person's subconscious mind. Her subconscious mind knows everything. It knows what happened, when it happened. It knows what emotions are causing the food cravings or the annoying food habit. So my job is the mechanical connection. You can only ask the subconscious yes or no questions. And so my talent is asking the right questions so that I can get the correct yes or no answer. So the skill is getting the correct yes or no answer. So how do I do the muscle testing? I'm going to use this ring and ring method, and when my fingers are together, that's a yes. That means it's strong. And when my fingers come apart, that's a no. That means it's weak. So when I connect to the volunteer or a client, when I'm working with a client, my body kind of pushes itself aside and knows that I'm muscle testing for the person that I'm working with. So I become a proxy for her when I'm muscle testing. I will ask her subconscious questions. I'm not guessing at anything. I'm not psychic. Her subconscious mind is telling my subconscious mind when to lock for a yes. This technique may appear very weird, but I've helped a lot of people with this. So if you'd like to volunteer, write down the severity, 0 to 10, of what you think the emotional behavior is, and write down what it is, and give me permission to work on you, and then update me here a few minutes after we do the clearing. Okay, so let's see who's here. Okay, so Nadine is here. Hi, Nadine. Nadine would like to volunteer. Julie is here. Hi, Julie. Let's see, Nadine says it's a frustration at a 10. At bedtime, she says, please stop my nightly craving right before falling asleep. Okay, she has a craving to eat right before she goes to sleep. And Nadine also told me in a previous conversation that if she wakes up in the middle of the night and she can't go back to sleep, she has a habit of getting up and then eating something. So, it's annoying for her because she doesn't want to eat in the middle of the night, and this has become a pattern for her. So great. So we'll start with Nadine, and then as other people come in, if they want to volunteer, we'll do that as well. Okay. So Nadine. All right, the first, I'll energetically connect to Nadine. My name is Nadine. My name is Juanita. So now I have a strong connection. When I say, my name is Nadine, my fingers are strong. The first category that we do are trapped emotions. Okay, how many trapped... Okay, so we're going to clear the nightly craving. To eat right before she falls asleep. All right, great. What's the severity of Nadine's craving to eat right before she falls asleep? Is it a 10? Yes, okay. So that means it's pretty strong for her, pretty strong desire, which means she probably does it every night. The cravings are causing her to, want to get up and eat something so that she can go back to sleep. How many trapped emotions are contributing to this nightly craving to eat right before she falls asleep? More than 5? Yes. More than 10? Yes. More than 15? Yes. More than 20? Are there 20 trapped emotions? Okay, 20 trapped emotions. And I have this emotion code chart, and what I'm asking is on the left, on the right, is it odd, is it even? And eventually I narrow it down to the exact emotions that are triggering Nadine. Okay. Is it odd numbers? Yes. Is it row 1? Yes. Okay. All of row 1? Yes. Is it row 3? Yes. All of row 3? Yes. Okay. All right, Nadine, here we go. We're going to clear some trapped emotions for you. Set the intention to release abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, lost, love unreceived, effort unreceived, heartache, insecurity, overjoy, and vulnerability. Okay, we'll go with the next group. Set the intention to release crying, discouragement, rejection, sadness, sorrow, confusion, defensiveness, grief, abuse, self-abuse, and stubbornness. Great. Have we released those trapped emotions? Yes. Okay, good. The next group is absorbed. And we've all had it where we walk into a room and the energy feels a little off. You can absorb negative trapped emotions from someone and then they get stuck in your body. So let's see how many absorbed trapped emotions Nadine has that's contributing to her cravings to eat right before she falls asleep. Are there more than 5? Yes. Are there more than 10? Yes. More than 15? Yes. More than 20? No. Are there 20? Yes. Okay, 20 trapped emotions that are absorbed. Okay. Is it even? Yes. Row 2. Okay. Row 2. Is it also row 4? Yes. Okay, so now we're going to release these absorbed trapped emotions from Nadine. Releasing absorbed anxiety, despair, disgust, nervousness, worry, failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, and low self-esteem. The next group, releasing absorbed anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment, depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, and taken for granted. Nadine, if you're there, have some water. I'll have some too. It's really important that both the practitioner and the client stay hydrated during this process. Okay, did we delete all the absorbed trapped emotions? Yes, okay. How many stress-related emotions are contributing to Nadine's extreme craving to eat right before she falls asleep? Are there 5? More than 5? No, there are 5, okay. Column A, is it odd numbers? Is it 2? Is it 4? A4. All right. We set the intention to release fanatic, obsession, intolerance, arrogance, and vulnerable. Have we released the stress-related energies? Yes. Okay, good. Does Nadine have any hidden trapped emotions? Yes. Okay. How many hidden trapped emotions? 5. Odd numbers on the left, B2, B2. Okay. Okay, set the intention to release the hidden trapped emotion of failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, and low self-esteem. Great. Okay. The next group is inherited, and just like you can inherit brown hair and brown eyes, you can inherit trapped emotions. And sometimes people say, I react to this just like my mom does, or just like my dad always did. And it could be a trapped emotion that's triggering you the way it triggered them. Does Nadine have any inherited trapped emotions causing her cravings to eat right before she falls asleep? Yes. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Interesting. Okay. How many? On the left, odd numbers. Is it B1? Okay. Is it all of B1? Okay. All right. Effort unreceived. Did she get it from the mom? Okay. Mom. Heartache. Did she get it from the mom? Yes. Insecurity. Did she get it from the mom? No, from the dad. Overjoyed. Did she get it from the mom? No, the dad. And vulnerability. Did she get it from the mom? No, the dad. Okay, interesting. All right, we'll release these inherited trapped emotions. Set the intention to release the inherited effort unreceived, being passed down to the mom, passed down to Nadine. Inherited heartache, coming from the mom, being passed down to Nadine. Inherited insecurity, coming from the dad, being passed down to Nadine. Set the intention to delete inherited overjoy, coming from the dad, being passed down to Nadine. Set the intention to release inherited vulnerability, coming from the dad, and passed down to Nadine. Have we released the inherited trapped emotions that are contributing to Nadine's cravings? Yes. Okay. The next group is called vibrational resonance. And we like to use the analogy of a bell. And sometimes when a bell is ringing, you can hear it for so long, but it still keeps ringing vibrationally. And sometimes we have trapped emotions that are still ringing in our body. So let's see if Nadine has some of those. Does Nadine have any vibrational resonances? Yes. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. On the left, is it odd numbers? Is it row 2? Is it B2? Okay. Great. Set the intention to release vibrational resonance of failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, and low self-esteem. Good. Did we release the vibrational resonances? Yes. Okay. The next group is called prenatal, and sometimes the fetus will absorb trapped emotions from the mom and the dad, or the fetus might be experiencing this emotion themselves and it gets trapped. Does Nadine have any prenatal trapped emotions? Yes. How many? 1? Just 1, okay. Is it B1? Effort unreceived, heartache, insecurity, overjoy, vulnerability. Is this Nadine's? No. Did she get it from the mom? No. From the dad? Okay. So this was absorbed from the dad. All right. Set the intention to release prenatal trapped emotion of vulnerability that was absorbed from the dad in the womb. Great. Did we release the prenatal trapped emotion? Yes. The next group is a compound. And think of red and white. And when you combine them, you get pink. Sometimes two emotions will combine together to form a whole new emotion. Does Nadine have any compound emotions? No. Okay, good. All right, is there anything else contributing to Nadine's extreme craving to eat right before she falls asleep at night? No, okay. So what's the severity now? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yay, okay. So in about 10 minutes, I deleted Nadine's extreme craving to eat food right before she goes to sleep at night. So let's see how many emotions we released for Nadine that were contributing to this behavior. 40, 50, 61 emotions. Wow. 61 emotions. Wow, that's amazing. And I'm sure you will notice a shift with this, Nadine. the next time you're getting ready to fall asleep, maybe you'll just say, hello, sleep, and not be thinking about getting up to eat something. So Nadine, tune in, see how you feel, pretend you're going to sleep and think about it, and then type your comments after a few minutes. Let me know if you notice anything that has shifted for you. Okay, I'll disconnect from Nadine. My name is Juanita. My name is Nadine. My name is Juanita. Okay, great. Nadine, have some water. Okay. Oh, Barbara, Miley is here. Hi, Barbara. Pat is watching. Hi, Pat. Nadine made the comment, I'm giving you a workout. Yes, that's okay. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to hear the results, Nadine. Marcy's here. Hi, Marcy. Glad you could join us. Nadine says, I'm so happy right now. I'm smiling. Okay, good. This is pretty cool. So if you saw something new today, type yes. Or maybe you're thinking, I saw something weird. You can type yes. So what you're seeing today in terms of the emotional eating is part of a 6-week series that I offer on weight loss. And there are no strict diets to follow. There's no extreme exercise routine that you have to engage in. When you register for this 6-week series, we work on all of the mental aspects behind the scenes, the emotional triggers that are stopping you from losing weight, or the negative beliefs, the unconscious beliefs that you've been carrying around with you that are stopping your progress. So for example, you might have a belief it's not safe to lose weight, or maybe you have a belief that you can never reach your ideal weight. So in this 6-week series, every week we address these negative triggers, and throughout the 6 weeks, we release over 40 negative triggers that are sabotaging your weight loss success. In addition to that, we get rid of your resistance to drinking water or your resistance to exercising. You get to delete 2 food items a week, which is pretty cool. So think about it. If every week you got to delete the cravings for 2 foods, you can imagine how your life would change. Because now, instead of eating those foods, you're reaching for something a little bit healthier, like a piece of fruit, maybe. So for those of you that are interested in my weight loss series, go to my website, theshiftingsand.com/new-body. And there you can read all the details about the series and see if it's something you're interested in. Okay, so is there someone else that would like to volunteer to have me release an emotional eating behavior for them? If you do, write down what you would like me to release, and I can work on you. All right, let's see if anybody else is here. Okay, I'll tell you a few more success stories, and if someone else wants to type in, you can type in if you want me to work on you. I worked with a dog. Yes, we can work on animals with the emotion code, and the dog used to get so nervous in the car, and the owner would drive from Michigan to Florida every year and would have to give the dog tranquilizers. But now, after I worked with the dog, we got rid of all her trapped emotions that were causing her to be anxious. The dog's fine, she's happy, and the owner is just thrilled. I worked with a woman who couldn't find a job she loved. She's a holistic doctor, and she really wanted to find a job in her field. There was a lot of unconscious sabotage going on. We released a lot of those blocks, the beliefs that were keeping her stuck. And I'm happy to report she now has a job that she loves. So I really love working on money and abundance issues with my clients. I worked with a man who always reacted with anger. If he was driving, people would cut him off, and he'd give them the finger or swear at them. And then he had a new girlfriend, and he said that he would, everything would escalate, okay? And it would quickly escalate into anger. So he came to me and we worked on a lot of the things from his childhood that were trapped, that were causing him to always react with anger. And then after we worked on him, he said, I don't do that anymore. It's great. People cut me off and I just say, oh, well, and I don't get mad at them. And now my girlfriend and I can sit down and talk things out. So it really is amazing all the things that we can do with the emotion code and the challenges that we can address for you. Okay, is there anyone else that wants me to work on an emotional eating habit? I don't think so. Okay, great. So if you've been watching, you saw that I took Nadine at a severity of 10 down to 0 in less than 10 minutes. So it's amazing what we can do in a 20 or a 30-minute session. So maybe you're thinking, oh, I wonder if she can help me with my aching back, or I'm wondering if she can work on my stomach issues. I would welcome the opportunity to work with you. In a 30-minute session, we can really clear a lot because we're just zeroing in on your issues. I make it very easy for you. I send you a checklist. You can check off what you want to work on, and you come to the session, bring some water, bring a magnet to use, and then we help you deal with the issues that you want to release. So if you're thinking of working with me, if you'd like to connect with me, here's my website, theshiftingsand.com. Let me see if there are any questions or any other comments before I close. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for joining my Facebook Live, giving me a little bit of your day today. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned the power of the emotion code. If you have some emotional eating behavior that you would like to get rid of, I would welcome the opportunity to work with you. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.